We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the UAB Blazers and the North Texas Mean Green. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Blazers will kick off first, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So North Texas offense will have the football first. And here comes the junior running back. He made it to the end zone 4 times in their victory last time out while picking up more than 100 yards. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the UAB Blazers offense will now get its first chance with the football. Now we take a look at Ryder Burton. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Got the quick completion. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the run, it's Simpkins. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of the...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the wind. I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit, the defense takes advantage with some early momentum on that interception.
Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. They'll run it. It's White. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires complete. Touchdown, Mean Green! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Running inside, it's Simpkins. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll set up to throw. Got his man on the right. Could not make his way to the corner. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
But when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. A 1st down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll go to the counter play. Oh, what a move. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Rushes on him. It's complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
With the catch, it's Brown. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Under fire. Ball is incomplete, but I believe this is going to be a penalty on the defense. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. I know there's pressure, especially in this area of the field, to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a first and goal there. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. Fitted in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Jackson gonna throw it. Got the quick pass.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like, they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found
maybe a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's second in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
A little screen to the running back. Back's going for the goal line, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, North Texas. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. QB draw. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The run inside. It's Simpkins. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blazers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Finds a man on the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Jackson will throw. Caught in the backfield, it's White. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. 1st and goal, and the defense, their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mean Green. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the run, it's Simpkins. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the number 6 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's South Carolina in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Denton. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Coach Alex Mortensen told me at halftime, one of the things he told me was they have not had enough possessions to get into a rhythm. He said that defense has been terrific. Their ability to run the clock, run the ball has changed the course of this game. Now to start the third quarter, they have the ball and an opportunity. It is crucial that they extend this drive, get some plays, and really try to get back in this thing right now. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Finds his man. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. And wings it incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Oh, they're after him. Looking deep. Another incompletion on third down. The Blazers send out the punt unit. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Milner. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's White. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. He lobs one high down the left side. Caught. Touchdown, North Texas. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And the extra point is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Back to pass, it's Burton. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Mean Green. The defense putting points on the board. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Takes a handoff. It's Simpkins. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success.
Finding some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and in those third and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Lowers those pads. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And you bust the big, long run play, and then I think all eyes get on the running back right away. And how about this offense with the ability to switch pace really quickly? Go from the big run, now take the shot down the field, showing you the balance that can make this offense really dangerous.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Knocked down for the tackle.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Looking downfield, it's Burton. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The first play of this drive comes from the 27. Here's the give off the left side. Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy. And this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but ooh, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Here's a heat. man down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. North Texas will try to pick up the 4th down here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Run in the red zone. It's White. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
As they put the finishing touches on this victory in the season finale, let's take a look at what's in store for championship week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here today.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Hauls it in.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
To the air, it's Rodgers. Fires to the tight end. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
3rd down play from the gun. Gets it out fast. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice... Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. Russell on play action. He wants to take the top off. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Looking for the end zone. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And I think some people don't like that. They think it's piling on. But listen, the offense is running the football. They're not throwing it all over the yard. Your job is to stop it, even though we might have some fun handshakes at the end of this one.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Parker.